Hey everybody, it's Kelly from Bully Brigade and All Training, and I just wanted to let you all know that after about 20-25 minutes, that Max has gone into a down. Excuse the angle. As you can see, he's in a down, but he still is a little bit excited. But he is in a down. I did not make him go into a down. He did it all on his own. And so that's pretty much what I wanted you all to see. Now, as of right now, I'm trying to make sure the person who was helping me left. So, and literally just left. So maybe Max was waiting for her. Hey, buddy. But again, Max, you can see Max is still excited. He is still, his tongue is hanging out a little bit. He's still whining. So right there. Good job. Good job. Again, this process really, it really is a process, and it takes some time. It really does. And I wanted everybody to see, and just trying to film it all on Periscope was just a bit much, but I wanted everybody to see it live because I wanted you all to know that, again, Periscope is live. There is no editing. You cannot finagle it. I'm going to try to move, and hopefully Max will stay. He should now that he's calmed down. As you can see, the breathing. He's not whining anymore. Well, now he just started. He just started whining. And actually, this is when the time starts for the 30 minutes, and it's a long down. And well, they actually call it a long down. But you literally, your timer starts at 30 minutes. Your 30-minute timer starts the moment that your dog goes into a down position. I'm not going to do it for the entire 30 minutes right now. I may. So as you can see, the leash is still loose. He's very relaxed. He's calming down, and that's exactly what I wanted. Okay, and it took about 25 minutes, and I did nothing to him. I did not try to make, during that time frame of when I went off. When I signed off of Periscope, we were still going on. Again, I know that it can be very cumbersome to, just sit there and look, and it's like, and watch the dog, especially for dog lovers. I'm a dog lover, but I'm also a professional trainer. I'm also a professional at the end of the day. And the difference between, dog lovers and a professional is, we know, unfortunately, sometimes we do have to push dogs beyond what they're, beyond their threshold. And this is an instance where where we have to push beyond their threshold. Okay, so as you can see, Max is, moving, so he's like, what are you doing? I'm actually going to stand up. I just got out. Okay, so now that was a little bit much for him, so let's see if he'll go back down, because I wanted you all to see again. So you see how he immediately went back down? Yes, I know. No, he wasn't growling. I'm actually going to move the leash a little bit. And that was just, he's looking up because I just moved. He just heard the noise from the leash. That's all. Now you want to still remain sitting on the leash, okay? Even though your dog has gone into a down position, you still want to sit on the leash. And again, it can be very frustrating. It can be very annoying. Listening to the whining, the crying, and the getting up, the getting down, the sitting, your dog moving around. He still is. He hasn't completely settled down or relaxed, because you can hear the whining. And the noise that you hear is because I'm at a facility and they do boarding. Hi, whoever joined in. So this was Max. This is part 3 of sitting on the dog. Max has finally gone into the down position after about 25 minutes. And as you can see, even though he's in the down, his ears are perked up. He's not completely settled. And this is why, again, you want to be able to have, a tablet or your iPad or something for you to read or for you to write, because it does take a minute or two, okay? And this is exactly what you want. A very relaxed dog. And again, this can be, again, it's been a process for me as well. It is a bit much because just like the dog, I have to remain sitting in the same position. I have to remain calm. I have to, monitor my breathing. And when I say monitor my breathing, because it can be frustrating when you're hearing a dog whine, and, there are other techniques that I can use to get a dog to calm down. I do massages. I actually do pet massages for dogs, and that is definitely one of the ways that I get dogs to calm down. But when you have a dog that is so hyper as Max was, then it's hard to get them to calm down just by, just touching them, because you're having to always maneuver around. And touching dogs sometimes can actually lead them to being more excited, and that's not what we want. So we want Max to be in a calm place mentally. Again, now, as you can see, let me turn it back around to Max. As you can see, Max is completely, he's not whining anymore. He's totally, he's relaxing. As you can see, I'm still sitting on the leash, but the leash is on the ground. So, and it was always loose. Even when Max was roaming around, it was still loose. So, and then I was talking in a very nice monotone voice. And I'm doing that because, of course, I am live and I am talking to all of you all who are tuning in, so that someone coming in is like, well, what is going on? I like to explain everything, like to be very detailed, try to answer any questions that I may. I'm just looking just to make sure, and he is still in the down. Again, I did absolutely nothing to Max when I stopped filming. Like I said, again, it can be very tiresome, just to sit, and because that's what you have to do. You literally have to sit. And so that's why it's recommended that when you're doing sit on the dog, that you have some type of other activity, preferably not being on the phone or doing a video. But I'm the trainer, so I have to. So I'm talking to you all. But it's very important that you occupy your time as well. And that's a good time for you to meditate, for you to read, for you to just relax. And that's something that we as human beings, we don't do. We don't do much of, because it's always something to be done. If it's not work related, it's Saturday, so a lot of people after training or even before training, you're running around with your kids. You have to take your dog out. You have to go to the grocery store. You have to do this. You have to do that. So you're always going. And sit on your dog is an awesome opportunity for you to just relax and not think about anything else. And like I said before, You know, having an anxious dog, it's not easy having an anxious dog, because as you saw with Max in the first 2 videos, Max would sit, then he would get up, and then he just tried to sniff. He was trying to do everything because his brain was on 1,000,000. His brain was telling him, hey, you know, it was like firecrackers just going off. It was just boom, 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 boom. I mean, it was just like the neurons was just firing off, and so he didn't know what to do. So now at this stage, after, if I wanted to, I can, you know, actually get Max. Do I have something falling from my hair? I can actually get Max to do whatever it is that I need him to do. So if we were to get up right now and to go outside, Max would be calm. Again, I highly recommend that prior to you starting this exercise, that you make sure that your dog has gone to the bathroom. Make sure that you have gone to the bathroom. If you have someone that could kind of sit in for you, that'll be great. But make sure that you have gone to the bathroom. Make sure that you actually have designated a spot that is calming, whether you decide to be on your front porch, or if you wanted to be in a bedroom. You want to be in a place that is relaxing, not only to you but also to your dog. And I'm going to turn the camera back on to Max right now. Again, as you can see, I'm just trying to give you a full body shot of Max. The leash is I'm still sitting on the leash, but I'm not sitting on as much. Again, I really want to show you how much leash well, actually I made it a little bit short because I was going to take it off, but I was pretty much sitting in the middle. So Max got back up, so I'm still not going to touch Max. I need Max to go back into the down on his own. Very good. Awesome. That was just me. I just moved my leg because I didn't want to, so now the process, it will start over. So now I need to move my leg back over. And a lot of times, people give up really easy on their dog just because they're just frustrated. Very good. I did not ask Max to go down. He did it all on his own. And if your dog happens to get up, the process starts over again. The clock starts over. But I did not ask Max to do it. He did it on his own. And that's very important. That's very important that the dog does this on his or her own. A lot of times with training, we as trainers, we give you tools and tips and techniques to help your dog to make the right decision. And when we say the right decision, your dog is not going to be able to do the taxes for you, but your dog is going to be able to default to you and to say, you know, I'm not saying, you know, physically that they're saying, but they're going to decide to make that decision. Like Max, I didn't ask him to do anything. I said absolutely nothing. I gave no hand signals because Max was actually on the side of me. I have the phone in my hand, and I did absolutely nothing. I gave him no sign or anything of that nature. So as trainers, our job is to make sure that we give the owners the tools that they need to help their dog to make the right decision, which is to follow the owner. I just got quiet a little bit because, yeah, he's doing a little bit of whining. And just like with us, when we get wound up about something, it takes a moment or two for us to relax. And the same thing for your dog. So, and that's pretty much what's going on with Max. His brain is like, I have no idea what is going on right now. Again, I'm still sitting on the leash. I'm talking in a low monotone voice because, again, I don't want Max to get excited again. Okay? Next time I will make sure I put my hair up. So right now I'm going to show you Max just got up. Max decided to go down on his own. He's in front of me. Last time he was in front of me, I moved my leg. So this time I'm not going to move my leg. I'm just going to move just a little bit out of the way. My shoes in the way. But this Max is in a complete down. And he's not completely relaxed because, as you can hear, the whining. All right, so those were these three videos are to show you the before and the during and the final result. Well, this isn't the total final result because Max is still excited, but I wanted you all to show how he goes into a down on his own. And again, I told you the kennel is across the parking lot. All right, everybody, so this is how you sit on the dog. Okay, so as you can see, Max got back up. Isn't he gorgeous? So I'm going to wait till Max goes back down. And I have both hands on. Where did you go? And there he goes. And he did that on his own. What you saw, my hand, my battery is low. So I was just closing that. All right, everybody, but that is how you sit on a dog. I know. How you sit on a dog, so you do not physically sit on a dog. If you all have any questions, concerns, or if you need me to demonstrate anything else for you, or any commands, definitely let me know. Thank you for tuning in. I know that it was a grueling process, but you can follow me on Twitter at chickwithpits. You can email me at info@chickwithpits.com. You can follow me on Facebook at Bully Brigade Training. And you can always check me out on my website, chickwithpits.com. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. What's up?